Can you say and spell your name for me, please?
Ruben Fleischer, RubenFleischer.
And can you set up the story of Venom for us?
Sure.
Guys, you do not want to do this, trust me.
Mask! Copy!
Sure.
Mask!
Copy.
I've been a fan of Venom for a long time. He's always just been one of my favorites. And so when I heard they were making this film, it was really right in line of what I was trying to do.
Ready and action! Freeze!
Venom is an incredibly cool character. Venom's got to be scary. Venom's also funny, and Venom's also a character you love, who's inspiring. And when we were developing it, it became really clear this is a tricky needle to thread.
What we were really hoping to achieve is a movie that can both make you laugh and also at times set you back on your heels out of fright.
Hungry. Oh, God damn it.
Ruben was the perfect choice of director.
When I was an executive at Sony, I made a movie called Zombieland with Ruben, and I look at that movie as a tonal masterpiece.
Based on Zombieland, that dude can tell a story that is like gripping and has some scares to it, and you're invested, but it's also funny. Like, he can balance a lot of tones.
So when Avi and I sent this to Ruben, there's comfort in knowing that he understands the genre of it.
Hey, buddy, can you just, like, turn your music down? Because I'm having, like, a really, really hard time.
Whatever. Sure, man, absolutely, no problem.
Thank you, that's awesome. Thank you.
Good one, Scotty, that was great.
Comic book movies these days are using different genres as a way to distinguish themselves. And so we're really leaning into that horror genre. We're thinking of it as like a John Carpenter version of a superhero movie.
You want to tell me what the hell's going on?
There's nothing going on between me and Eddie.
I'm not talking about you and Eddie, Anna. I'm talking about that.
Where is it?
Ruben, very early on, he talked to me about films like American Werewolf in London, which is a very famous horror film that I grew up with in the 1980s.
The werewolf story is kind of similar to the Venom story in that you are bit by something, it lives inside of you, at times it comes out. Except in our movie, Venom, the werewolf, you can talk to. So it's not like you go to sleep and the werewolf comes out and you wake up naked in a bush and you're like, oh my God, what did I do? It's like the whole time there's a dialogue between Eddie and his werewolf.
You cannot just go around eating anybody that you want to.
I cannot.
No, you cannot.
So we have moments in Venom which are disturbing. But then there's an amazing streak of dark humor which runs through the heart of the film.
Venom from the comics has always been pretty funny. I think the reason why he's one of the fan favorites is because he can always undercut his appearance with humor, and we want to feature those same elements.
Jesus! You can take this guy, right?
He has got shit you have never seen.
One of the things about Ruben is you can tell as soon as you meet him, he's such a kind of playful guy. And he just has that kind of wicked sense of humor. You want to be a part of that. You want to work with talented people at the top of their game and see them build an entire world.
There are so many challenges of making a film like this as a director. Just the scale of the production is huge. I mean, this is a big tentpole movie with a lot of moving parts. So I've been really intentional in surrounding myself with people who can elevate the work and elevate my filmmaking.
And here's Ruben. He's changing stuff.
Yeah.
Constantly. You always have to watch out. He is incredibly collaborative with everyone across the production. He came to the project with a deep love for the character and a deep love for the story, but also a deep love and respect for all the people who he would be working with throughout the process.
He's got a very dynamic, sort of youthful approach to the filmmaking process, whilst at the same time appreciating all the fundamentals that go into solid filmmaking. So he's not constrained by any kind of preconceptions of what the process should be. He's always challenging us to come up with new ideas.
That was great. Do you want to do plat? Yeah. Okay. Ready? And still rolling. And action.
I love physical comedy. It was such great fun.
I am so sorry.
Ruben's been really open to playing with these scenes. He saw the opportunities to make it, really broad and silly and have fun with it.
It became a farce on that day when we were in the restaurant shooting the scene where he winds up in a lobster tank. And so that's how those scenes kind of evolve, because we're also committed to having a good time together.
This is dead. Dead.
The three of us had just a blast choreographing all of these little moments. It's just a nice tonal shift for a movie like this to have some real extended comedy.
But again, there's the sharp edge to it too. Venom's not afraid to do damage and to hurt some people.
Can you just give him this? He needs to see what's on it.
Please, I really need this job.
Let's eat his brains.
No!
Tonally, it's completely distinctive. These are all things that I love doing as a filmmaker. At the end of the day, it's like an independent movie about this guy's journey going through something super extreme, which is being occupied by an alien. But then we're giving it this giant scale and scope to play that out over.
I think that's why Ruben was such an amazing choice to direct something like this, is because he's able to keep all of those aspects in his mind at the same time. I just bit that guy's head off.
So I think we've got a film that will hopefully scare you and also make you laugh. And yeah, in a way, that's how I describe Ruben. Someone who can potentially be quite scary, but also is pretty funny.
What's most important is having a great story to tell. And so that's where most of my attention has been focused, is making sure this is a story that resonates with everybody who sees it. I couldn't be more excited to bring that experience to this character in this film.
Action!